The Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, CISLAC, condemned in its entirety the disruption of democratic rule in Africa and called on ECOWAS to be more proactive in mediating in activities of member countries, especially on those that could cause disconnect from the people. This was a communique reached at the CSO and Media Interactive meeting on the state of ECOWAS and regional integration. Galaxy News correspondent Lebi Joseph files in this report.
The Executive Director, Sislak Awal Musarraf Sanjani, charged ECOWAS to be more available to help and mediate in socio-economic issues of member countries and not wait till things get out of hand before taking action with sanctions. He said to safeguard democracy in the ECOWAS region, the body needs to rise against election rigging, tenure elongation, and unholy inferences from Western superpowers, which are the major causes for agitation and uprising against democratic government in the continent.
If ECOWAS continue to be seen to be agent of imperialists, other countries are likely going to also take the same cue if ECOWAS did not rise up to show that they are actually not doing the bidding of any imperialist country. ECOWAS need to rise up to ensure that that perception is actually removed. And then again, ECOWAS must deploy strategy to communicate to citizens of West Africa, because ECOWAS now is ECOWAS of people, so it should not be just limited only to head of state. So
issues around democratic governance, which remain quite fragile, the principles of separation of powers, political participation of citizens in the democratic process, democratic control, zero tolerance for constitutional seizure of power, freedom of the press, and freedom of expressions remain issues of concern.
A call was also made to the government of Senegal to shelve the idea of postponing election indefinitely and set a date not too far away for proper conduct of election for the electorate to elect a new set of people to run the government of the country. CISLAC said civil society shall be mobilized against any form of misrule anywhere in Africa henceforth, because such action is the cause of retrogression in the continent.
The ECOWAS, especially at this very crucial moment when 3 countries are trying to withdraw, ECOWAS needs to take decisive actions. It needs to convene a quick summit of heads of state and government to examine the things broadly. One is the fact that they need to reduce the sanctions on the countries, on these countries, particularly the economic and financial sanctions which has affected these countries economically.
Civil society is going to continue to embark on this sensitization to make ECOWAS to be an association or to be organization that will foster unity, progress, and security stabilization. And also we will also continue to engage ECOWAS to ensure that protocols that ECOWAS has, especially protocol on good governance, are also implemented.